there was just a vote at the UN Security Council, and it also speaks to how much the U.S. is responsible for what's going on in Israel. I'll talk more about that in a moment, but the Western powers killed a UN Security Council resolution that proposed a humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. The resolution was proposed by Russia. 5 countries voted for a ceasefire. So no matter what you think, even if you buy all of the propaganda against Russia, against China, or whatever, no matter what you think of these countries, in this moment, at least, they are the ones standing for peace and sanity. Doesn't matter if you hate them and you think they're all evil. And in this moment, they are the ones standing for peace and for sanity. China, Gabon, Mozambique, Russia, and UAE, all calling for a ceasefire. 4 countries voted against, saying, oh no, let's not have a ceasefire. Let's continue a genocide. Let's keep a genocide going. 4 countries, and they could have abstained. You realize that. So they didn't have to vote either yes or no. They could have abstained, as several countries did abstain. Now, that's still, they should still be ashamed of that. But they didn't have to vote, no, I want to see bombing. But there were 4 countries that said, we fucking love a genocide. We are on team genocide. And that is France, Japan, UK, and US. And obviously, where the U.S. goes, so many other countries go. If the U.S. were to actually be a world leader in a positive way, which we haven't been since, I'll go 1776. If they would actually be a leader in the positive way, not only could the U.S. vote, yes, we want a ceasefire, but they could probably pressure UK, Japan, and France into voting, yes, we want a ceasefire. And most of these countries under these abstain list could also probably be pressured by the U.S. into promoting a ceasefire. Albania, Brazil, Ecuador, Ghana, Malta, and Switzerland abstained, which they should also be ashamed of that. But it's just this reminds me of the UN vote as to whether to I can't remember the terminology, but whether to I don't know, end all support of Nazis and celebration of Nazism. I'm not using the right terminology, but and the U.S. voted against that. And it's been voted on several times because Russia has put it up several times, basically to end all support of Nazism and celebration of Nazism, Nazi culture, Nazi emblems, all of that. And the U.S. multiple times has voted, no, we would like to continue to celebrate Nazism. I'm sure Canada was on that side as well, considering they just gave a standing ovation to a Nazi a couple of weeks ago. And of course, in 2013, as long as we're on the topic, in 2013, the U.S. Congress retracted a bill that had already been approved, saying that the U.S. could not send funds or arms to Nazis. So in 2013, in preparation for the Maidan coup in 2014, the U.S. Congress with the White House retracted their own law, their own bill, saying they could not send money and arms to Nazis because they wanted to send money and arms to Nazis. That is why you would do something like that. That is why you would sit down, all of Congress, and say, we need to retract this bill, end it, cross it out, mark it red, delete, because we would like to send arms and money to Nazis.